Hello, reader, and thank you for joining me for another vocabulary lesson. This week we are in MyView Literacy, Unit 2, Lesson 2 for 4th grade, and our story of the week is Animal Mimics. During this video, we will have you say the word, we will tell you the definition and a sentence that sort of explains it. We'll show a picture that illustrates it. We'll pull a sentence from the text that uses that word. We'll give you some synonyms, some antonyms, and we'll do a think about it. During that think about it, you may pause the video to think about it or discuss it with a partner or group. Let's get started. Our first word is mimicry. Say mimicry. Mimicry is the ability to look or act like something else. It is the action of mimicking someone or something. From the text, it says, what is mimicry? It's a subtitle at the beginning of the story. If you look in the picture, you can see an animal using mimicry as camouflage. It's acting like grass. Some synonyms, words that mean the same, might be imitation, copying, replication, or emulation. Some antonyms, words that mean the opposite, might be originality, authenticity, or uniqueness. What do you think? How do you think mimicry helps animals survive in the wild? And can you think of an example where an animal uses mimicry to protect itself? Our next word is species. According to the text, species are categories of living things. A species is a class of plants or animals whose members have the same main characteristics. From the text, some animals over time have adapted certain features that match those of other species. In the picture, we see an Arctic fox. There are various animals that live in that region that change colors to match the environment. The fox turns white when there's snow, and actually the fur changes colors to brownish when the snow is not there. Some synonyms might be type, kind, category, group, or breed. Some antonyms, and there weren't a lot of good ones, might be individual, one, or single, meaning there's nothing like it. What do you think? Why do you think different species of animals live in different habitats? And how does their environment help them survive? And you may pause the video here. Our next word is environment. Say environment. From the text, environment is all the living things and conditions of a place. The environment is the natural world of land, sea, air, plants, and animals. Someone's environment is all the circumstances, people, things, and events around them that influence their life. From the text, he discovered that some weaker animals adapted to their environment by copying or looking like dangerous animals. And there in the picture, you can see the environment. Looks like a meadow in the valley of some mountains. Some synonyms might be habitat, surroundings, ecosystem, or setting. Some antonyms might be indoors, urban area, building, or cityscape. It was difficult to find antonyms for environment. What do you think? How do you think animals and plants work together to survive in their environment? Our next word is arranged. Say arranged. According to the text, arranged means organized or designed. If you say how things are arranged, you are talking about their position in relation to each other or to something else. When you arrange things somewhere, you place them in a particular position, usually in order to make them look attractive or neat. In the picture, you see some little candies, arranged in a very particular way. Can you tell how they're arranged? From the text, some king and milk snakes also have bands of red, black, and yellow, but they are arranged in a different order. Some synonyms might be organized, ordered, planned, or sorted. Some antonyms might be disorganized, jumbled, messy, chaotic, or untidy. What do you think? How do you feel when your desk is neatly arranged? And do you think it helps you stay focused? And our last word is habitat. Say habitat. According to the text, the habitat is the place where a living thing lives or grows. A habitat of an animal or plant is the natural environment in which it normally lives or grows. From the text, mimicry helps an animal live longer in its habitat, which is the goal of most animals. In the picture, you can see a crane in its habitat. They eat fish. Do you think he's in the right habitat? Some synonyms for habitat might be home, environment, territory, dwelling, or ecosystem. Again, difficult to find antonyms. The closest thing I could find was unnatural surroundings, which would be not their habitat. What do you think? How do different animals adapt to changes in their habitat? And what can happen if their habitat is destroyed? That is the end of our video. Thank you for sticking to the end. Until next time, happy reading.